You know what's interesting about the smartest kids? It's rarely the ones whose parents bought the most toys, or enrolled them in the most classes, or downloaded the most apps. Neuroscience tells us something different. The habits that actually build a baby's brain happen in the quiet, ordinary moments most parents are already having. They just don't know it. Here are 6 daily habits that research shows can genuinely develop your baby's intelligence. Habit 1. Talking to your baby constantly, even before they can respond. Most parents wait until their baby starts talking before they really have conversations with them. But developmental psychologists call this a missed window. When you narrate your day out loud, "Now we're putting on your socks, this one first, then the other," you're not just filling silence. You're building neural pathways. Every word your baby hears in the first 3 years literally shapes the architecture of their brain. Studies from the University of Chicago found that the number of words a child hears before age 3 is one of the strongest predictors of their future vocabulary, reading ability, and academic success. You don't need flashcards, you just need to talk. Habit 2. Letting them be bored. This might feel counterintuitive. We live in a world of stimulation. There's always a screen, a toy, a song to play. But child development researchers have found that unstructured time, moments where babies have nothing given to them, is when some of the most important cognitive development happens. When a baby stares at their own hands or watches light move across a wall, their brain isn't doing nothing. It's learning to focus, learning to self-regulate, learning to generate its own curiosity. A parent who resists filling every quiet moment is giving their child something rare: the ability to think independently. Habit 3. Reading the same books over and over. If your baby keeps pointing to the same book and you find yourself reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar for the 40th time, that's not a problem. That's actually ideal. Repetition is how the infant brain consolidates language. Each reread, your baby isn't passively listening. They're predicting, anticipating, and strengthening the connections between words, images, and meaning. Research in early literacy shows that repeated reading of the same book builds vocabulary depth faster than reading many different books once. The familiarity gives babies the mental space to go deeper each time. So when they drag that same book over again, lean in. They're doing the work. Habit 4. Making eye contact during feeding and play. In our distracted world, this one is easy to overlook. When you look directly into your baby's eyes, during feeding, during play, during those quiet moments, you're not just bonding. You're co-regulating their nervous system. You're teaching their brain what safety feels like. And neuroscientists have discovered something extraordinary. When a parent and baby make sustained eye contact, their brainwaves actually begin to synchronize. This neural coupling is directly linked to stronger language development, better emotional regulation, and higher social intelligence. Put the phone down during feeds. Not because of some parenting rule, because your face is literally the most important learning tool your baby has. Habit 5. Responding to their cries and sounds. Every time, a lot of parents worry about spoiling their baby by responding too quickly. Here's what the science actually says. You cannot spoil a baby under 12 months. Every time you respond consistently to your baby's cries, you're not teaching them to cry more. You're teaching their brain that the world is predictable and safe. This concept, called secure attachment, is one of the most robust findings in developmental psychology. Babies with secure attachment show measurably stronger problem-solving ability, language development, and emotional resilience, lasting well into childhood and beyond. Responding to your baby isn't weakness. It's building the cognitive foundation they'll learn from for the rest of their life. Habit 6. Singing, especially made-up, silly songs. You don't need to be musical. You don't need to remember the words. When you make up little songs about what you're doing, a bath song, a nappy change song, a silly song about nothing, you're doing something remarkably powerful for your baby's developing brain. Music engages more areas of the brain simultaneously than almost any other activity. Rhythm builds early math intuition. Rhyme builds phonemic awareness, which is the foundation of reading. And the emotional warmth of your voice during a song deepens the neural connections between language and feeling. Researchers studying early childhood development consistently find that babies exposed to musical interaction show stronger cognitive flexibility, the same trait linked to creativity and problem-solving compared to those who aren't. You don't need a perfect voice. You need your voice. Now consider this for a moment. None of these habits require money. None of them require a special program or a parenting course. Talking, letting them be bored, reading the same book again, looking them in the eyes, responding when they cry, singing. These are things parents have done instinctively for thousands of years. And it turns out there's deep science behind why they work. The most powerful thing you can do for your baby's brain isn't something you buy. It's something you already have. Your presence. Which of these are you already doing? Comment below.